Your right, my right, our right. Everybody's right is protected. Human Rights Radio. One.
Have you insured your building? Well, the law says every public building shall be insured against the hazards of collapse, fire, and natural disasters. Examples of public buildings are tenement houses, hostels, a building occupied by a tenant, lodger, or licensee, or any building to which members of the public have access for the purpose of obtaining educational or medical service, or for recreation or transaction of business. The National Insurance Commission, NICOM, has commenced the enforcement of this law in partnership with the Federal Fire Service. Any defaulter can also be reported to NICOM for enforcement purposes. Obey the law. Safeguard yourself and investment. Insure your building today. This message is from the National Insurance Commission, NICOM.
ẹ̀yin ọmọ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà, jẹgúdújẹrá ni ọ̀tá ìlọsíwájú orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Ajẹmọ́nu ni kò jẹ́ ká sì gòkè àgbà. Ojoojúmọ́ ni orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ń pàdánù ọ̀kẹ́ àìmọye mílíọ̀nù náírà látàrí ìpàsípàyọ̀ ní ẹ̀ka ètò ẹ̀kọ́, ìpèsè agbára àti àwọn ẹ̀ka pàtàkì mìíràn ní àwùjọ. Láti wá lè dẹ́kun ìwà ìbàjẹ́ yìí, ṣe àtìlẹ́yìn fún ìjọba àpapọ̀ nípa pípèsè ìtanilólobó láti tú àṣírí jẹgúdújẹrá. Tú àṣírí àjẹbánu lónìí nípa fífi ìtanilólobó ránṣẹ́ sí àjọ tó ń ṣe àyẹ̀wò onílọsíwájú, èyí tí iléeṣẹ́ ààrẹ gbé kalẹ̀ ìyẹn Presidential Initiative on Continuous Audit (PICA). Láti pèsè ìtanilólobó, o lè pè tàbí tẹ àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ sí orí nọ́mbà 090-990-6 tàbí kí o fi ṣọwọ́ tààrà sí ọ̀kan nínú àwọn àjọ tó ń gbógun ti pípa owó ìlú ní pọ́npọ́ tàbí àjọ elétò ààbò. Fún fèrè ìtanilólobó lónìí kí ìwà jẹgúdújẹrá bá lè dọ̀rọ̀ ìtàn. Ìkéde yìí wá láti ọwọ́ gbọ̀ngàn tó wà fún ìmọ̀ ìròyìn ní Áfíríkà, ìyẹn African Center for Media and Information Literacy, pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn àjọ MacArthur Foundation.
Do you love to travel but hate all the hassles involved in it? Are you out there planning that pilgrimage but don't have the foggiest clue of what to do? Well, look no further. Data Travels, your final solution to all your travel needs. Data Travels, an IATA certified agency, is here for you. We offer reservations and flight tickets for local and international flights, 24 hours hotline for your date change, rerouting of your flights and tickets, affordable and instrumental payments for your Hajj and Umrah packages with accommodation close to Haram in Mecca. So why don't you check us out at plot 1346 Flat F Khadija Labaran House besides UBA Amadou Bello Way, Garki 2, Abuja. Oh wait, there's more. Patronize Data Travels today and refer someone and enjoy discounts on all your next trips. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on www.datatravels.com or email us at info@datatravels.com, or you could even give us a call on 090-332027 or 0929101004. Data Travels, giving the world the best we have.
Human Rights Radio.
'Yan uwa 'yan Najeriya, cin hanci da rashawa su ne babbar matsalar mu a Najeriya. Cin hanci shine dalilin koma bayan mu da rashin ci gaba. A kowace rana miliyoyin naira na salwanta ta hanyar rashin gaskiya wajen gudanar da harkokin yau da kullun da samar da abubuwan more rayuwa. Wannan na kawo mana ci baya a harkokin ilimi, wutar lantarki da sauran muhimman fannonin rayuwa. Domin kawo ƙarshen wannan matsala ta cin hanci, shirin Corruption Anonymous na kiran 'yan Najeriya da su haɗa hannu da gwamnati wajen yaƙi da cin hanci ta hanyar tona asirin masu barnatar da dukiyar jama'a. Za ku iya tona asirin ayyukan rashin gaskiya ta hanyar ba da bayanan sirri ga ofishin binciken kuɗi da ke fadar shugaban ƙasa, wato Presidential Initiative on Continuous Audit (PICA). Kira lambar waya 09098067946 ko kuma ku miƙa bayanin ga hukumomin yaƙi da cin hanci a ko ina a faɗin Najeriya. Ka zama mai kishin ƙasa, tona asirin masu almundahana a yau. Wannan sako ne daga cibiyar African Center for Media and Information Literacy, AfricMil, tare da tallafin MacArthur Foundation.
Are you an industrialist, manufacturer, or producer? Transchimic Trade International Limited, a giant in industrial and manufacturing machinery, is the place to go. Our machines range from Dingley automatic liquid packaging machines, bottled water production line, PET blowing, reverse osmosis, printing machines, and rice processing machines, fruit juicers, ice cream, popcorn, chicken roasteries, deep fryer, irrigation irrigation water pump, tractors. We install, train, and stock all our machine spare parts. We are located at your doorstep. Upper new site, first gate, Pojo line. Call us on 0803 335 1515, 0803 335 1515, or 0703 925 3086. Trans-Chimek, the gateway to industrialization.
Iringari n'aka azụ bụ onye iro obodo Naijiria. Iringari n'aka azụ zara eze ka eze azụ na-adọghachi aka elekere ọganiru obodo Naijiria azụ ebe o metụtara agụmakwụkwọ, ịnweta ọkụ latrik nakwa ọtụtụ alaka ndị ọzọ. Iringari n'aka azụ atụfusiela ego ekwesịrị iji nweta ezi ọrụ mmepe obodo dị iche iche ga-enyere obodo Naijiria aka n'efu. Ọlụ dịrị mụ na gị ịchụ onye iro a ọsọ chụfuo ya. Gbaa Iringari n'aka azụ ama zigara ụlọ ọrụ isi ọchịchị etiti obodo hiwere na-ahụ maka inyocha ndị ọrụ na ọrụ akpọrọ Presidential Initiative on Continuous Audit n'olu bekee ma ọ bụ pika n'aha ịchafụ bekee ozi n'akara ekwentị 090800674 ma ọ bụ gwa ndị ụlọ ọrụ obodo dị iche iche na-ahụ maka igbochi iringari fusie opi ọgbama ike. Ozi a sitere n'aka ụlọ ọrụ akpọrọ African Center for Media and Information Literacy (AFRICMIL) ndị nke MacArthur Foundation na-akwado repụta.
Human Rights Radio.
My country people, President Muhammadu Buhari talk say, Mago, don't finish, we cut you. This corruption don't become disease. We be say plenty money just disappear every day. Sick of different mago way people they do for inside education, electricity, and even obonga areas them where we supposed to make life jolly for we country people them. Now make corruption anonymous. Do join body with the government now to say make we kill corruption before it kill us. Pata. Corruption anonymous. They call all we country people that make them put hands with government fight corruption. Make you report any person where you see they shook and they say money will be say they supposed to make we about the country better. If you get any kind of information, make you quick call or send SMS. Go Presidential Initiative on Continuous Audit Picker on top 0909 806 7946. Or you feel send some kind of information go meet any agency where they fight corruption like EFCC, ICPC, CCB, or with Nigeria Police. Or you make you blow the whistle today. Make you help stop corruption. This is a message from African Center for Media and Information Literacy, AFRICMIL, with support of MacArthur Foundation.
The International Institute of Journalism is offering programs for postgraduate diploma in journalism, postgraduate diploma in advertising and public relations, higher diploma in journalism, and diploma in journalism. We also offer certificates in public relations, advertising, radio and TV production, creative writing, camera operations, and other media communication courses. The International Institute of Journalism, IIJ, is affiliated with the University of Maiduguri. Office address, Plot 131, Cadastral Zone, Sector Center A, Jabi District, Abuja, after the Father's Church, close to Next Cash and Carry Mall. Admission is available from 10,000 naira only, payable to Zenith Bank account number 1010668901. Admission forms can be obtained from the International Institute of Journalism or from Human Rights Radio, located at Plot 1184, Kaura District, besides Games Village, FCT, Abuja, or Sharif Plaza, Wuse 2, Abuja. Admission closes on the 31st of January 2018. For contact and inquiries, please call the numbers 081 0675 7012 or 070 3860 1414 or 070 3306 0747.
These is to inform the FCT indigenes that the online applications for Nigerian Army recruitment exercise for 77 regular recruits intake will be from 29th December 2017 to 9th February 2018. The application form is free and will be available online at the recruitment portal www.recruitment.army.mil.ng. All applications will be screened online and qualified applicants will be shortlisted to attend the physical screening exercise at Mogadishu Barracks, Abuja. A state licensed officer will be required to confirm indigency. He would also be required to liaise for the necessary administrative and logistics arrangements for convenience during the recruitment exercise. FCT Administration Announcer.
Human Rights Radio. on 101.1 FM.
Everybody in the studio, stand up for the national pledge after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength,
to defend her unity and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God.
So help us God as a nation, Nigeria. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, in our kwana ekaro tutoma gurba barpida so kele ulegwena gbanyesho kankara ngwa senga dobre utra mi mamu achenga na fo kwa ino ta shimanye besta na teshre ushre ango sonole nungu nyale ashago ishalafia ya kafunga mama mbilolo ndaire waeluma ata numare washiye ye wona jinjire mba waji ani miri olodudu nyena anebra una good morning.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Good morning. Good.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Good morning. Good.
Good morning, Ordinary President. GCON, double doctor, double ambassador, 5-star comrade, Ezu Gere 1, Ozi Chim, senior advocate of the masses.
Hambelembe.
Olololo.
Hambelembe.
Olololo.
Belembe.
Oh, no.
Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, leave that bed. Lazy uncle, you still lie down? Take your life, do better thing. No lie down for one place, they wait for manners to fall from heaven. Today na Monday. The day where lazy man they fear make you come sick of say work would not start. Waiting they do you, my brother. Old age they enter you small. Where they advise people we get work may then even get plan B. You know get plan A. And you know they plan them. Oh, okay, your plan A now to look for work. Okay. Oh, na first class you be. No, okay, 2-1. Oh, okay, hey, yeah. Second class up, yeah. Oh, you get HND. OND. Oh, you graduate from College of Education. Oh, okay. Now university graduate you be. Oh, yeah. It good for you. It good. The most important thing be say you feel sabi how to read and write. Look around. Which day be that why I send message to President Muhammadu Buhari, made them tell him about waiting people they suffer for this country. And I get response from the villa. I tell him, make he disguise himself as Keke Napep driver, make he enter Keke Napep either as the driver or as a passenger, make he engage the ordinary Nigerians, make he feel the pain where Nigerians they pass through. Even though I've been given a one simple analogy which means say, if it be say, now this kind thing where they happen where children they hungry, hunger don't bite them well, middle belt crisis day, hunger, and it be say mama enter kitchen, she they try make she prepare the food, and una kukuma sabi say African food do them, then get rudiments, then get stages where then they pass through. Some of una we don't chop ayoyo, and ogbono, and okoho, and okro. Una go sabi say African food get order of arrangement. If you mix any of the arrangements, you no go get the desired result. Meaning to say, time day for you to put salt for the one way then they put salt. if you put them before that time, you no go get the required and the desired result. Time day, with some you go put oil. If at all you go put oil. And if you put them before then or after then, too much of, just if you miss some, you don't miss the rudiment. So it can't be say, we, our children, will be we, the citizens of this country. And the federal government, under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari, now that mama will enter kitchen to make sure, say, not be just to cook anyhow food give us, now to make sure, say, the food, now the right food, and the right procedure, then follow them. So, but, children, we hunger don't be bite many years before, long time before that time. If care is not taken, as mama they collect smoke, as he be saying a firewood she they use, because he gets some kind of soup when be say if you use gas cooker, it no go give you that African taste. Now she dey inside kitchen, the firewood dey, smoke they enter her nose, they enter her eyes, everything. But we go there outside, they lament, oh, when this food go down now, which kind thing be this? No be just to like this, no be this soup, no be this soup. But if to say some of us go just take idea, make we just peep into that kitchen, make we see waiting mama they pass through. We go appreciate mama. It be like say the hunger go just suspend small pending when mama go finish, and when we chop the food finish, we go come appreciate mama in a special way because mama took her time. May she make sure say the soup be the way it be for our body and for our mouth. We just hope say na the same analogy and na the same situation with Nigeria. We just won't believe say na waiting federal government they try to do be that. But if no be this, na him be say the federal government don't fail us. May they wake up, most especially under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari. If he been they sleep before, not time for him to wake up, make it do the right thing. Because I've been done talking. No matter which position God give you, no matter how small the position be, the God will make them possible, will give you that position. They watch you. And you go give account of every single thing where you carry that position do. So help us God, amen?
Amen.
My brothers, my sisters, when I remember the vigilante Nigeria people, them, we carry cry come. Their own be say, you get one time where the people of Jukoi, we armed robbers, they worry them. A night like this, you go see the armed robbers go enter houses, then go rob people. They fear to come out. They do tinini tanana. They go come out from house A, then check whether house B. If house B nothing there, they go jump to house C, then D, E. At the same time for the same street, then they do operation. Nine Hausa people they talk say then they cheat their Kareba Babaka. Just they know they fear anybody, as he be said the thing now as usual. Now some concerned citizens and residents of Jukoi come decide say, say don't look na dog name. If they sit down like that, now so this thing go graduate when be say it go reach when they go do them anyhow. And nobody go even take any action or even recognize what they pass through. Nine them to form their own vigilante. They know they claim to be vigilante Nigeria. They know they claim to be any other vigilante. Them na vigilante them be in order to safeguard their lives and properties and to protect their families, which is a very good idea. But after they can't talk here about some things where they happen, I remember I get to another group again, we come, say now them be the authentic vigilante. So those people, they impersonate them. Say no be them be the authentic vigilante. And me, I believe, because they carry document show me. CAC document. Only for the following day after them appear. This group of people come with court process, bring every other thing, and it can't be say this ones. If we are to go by the documents, these ones, their date they much earlier than the other people where they claim to be authentic. So as it be say, my own the document I they work with based on the small background investigation what I don't do. Now I can't call them, put them for Bamboo Studio, our new studio where we will start to do Brekete family program on February 13th. By the grace of God, that one go accommodate like 100 and something people, and everybody go they comfortable for inside that place. Not be this one way everybody they squeeze himself. We try put everything into consideration. My only fear be say that place they too comfortable when we say some people go they sleep. But we just, if you sleep, we go make sure say I go do one thing where we go shout, we go bring you out of the sleep. Anyway, I can't do the mediation. I call my people, make them sit down, make them witness how I want to do them. As a certified chartered mediator and a conciliator, I've been follow all the procedure. After the mediation, this man, one man, Isujukwe, can request say I beg, as he be say him na traditional ruler as a royal father. When him will be Esu of Jukwe, saying they beg me, make I allow and make he settle the difference where they be amongst him people. Me, I call the police public relations officer, tell him say, see waiting Esu Jukwe request, call the DPO, call all the parties involved, say make we meet for the palace. Unfortunately, that day, I get one major technical issue somewhere when we say I no fit leave waiting I they do. But as if you say the disagreeing factions, then all of them they present, and none of them they below the age of 18. Now something where we say they supposed to behave well. But waiting can be the outcome of that mediation for the Esujukwe's palace. No be something where here go here. I no happy with them and I no like them. I no happy with them and I no like them. I no happy with them and I no like them. I repeat them 3 times. As a royal father, no be the dimension where that mediation take. 9 it take that day. But that not by the way. But I remember before we come out that day, one group come they threaten the other group. They talk say some kind things when we say me too I no go feel repeat them here because it dirty for ear. It dirty for ear. Carry soap, carry anything, wash the ear. The dirty go still there because it is smell. One of the groups don't come back again. Made them prove how genuine then they, how it be say na them National Assembly recognize. Na them Court of Competent Jurisdiction recognize. Na them. Make we hear from them. My brother, waiting be your name.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matthew Omoliri, Assistant Commander General, Vigilante Group of Nigeria, Intergovernmental Affairs, National Headquarters. As earlier said, Vigilante Group of Nigeria was established in 1983, incorporated February 18, 1999 by the CAC. The certificates are with me here. Alaji Alisokoto is the National Chairman and Commander General of the organization. Alisokoto established Vigilante in the 36 states, 774 local government in Nigeria, including FCT. I myself, I was once deputy commander in FCT command. I came here with my authentic list of membership throughout the area councils. The people in question, they are not our members. Ordinary president, sir, let me give you just what happened. And I want Nigerians to listen to it. you are the ordinary president now. You establish this organization. At the end of the day, you employ me. That is how Ali Sokoto employ Usman Mohammed alias Jaho as an administrative officer under him.
According to you.
What that is what according to me, sir.
Because everything where you they talk here now, according to you.
Yes, sir.
So
According to me. Now he was working with him. Later, he promoted him and transferred him to Jigawa State because the man is from Jigawa State. That Usman. Now he become the commander. Then after he called executive on the name of Ali Sokoto to Abuja in one hotel in the town here that Ali Sokoto does not go to school, so he want to remove him in the office. He do all those kangaroo and he said he remove him. The board of trustee, they are not there, all the board of trustee. So at the end of the day, since then the matter went to court, magistrate court, Kaduna. The magistrate court give judgment that Ali Sokoto remained the commander general.
How many years will I stay for court before the judgment?
He now appeal to a high court. We went to high court 31/1/2009, and they gave judgment in favor of Alhaji Ali Sokoto on 15th of December 2017. 10 years.
Una do 10 years for court.
For court. So at the end of
the court certificate, the judgment certificate, and the court document.
Everything is here with me, sir.
And it has to be certified through copy.
Certified through copy, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
And after that, the lawyer wrote a letter to the Inspector General of Police, the Commissioner of Police, the National Security Advisor. I am the one who went and delivered the letter to all these ministries. Civil Defense, SSSS, all the acknowledgement. I came with it. Is here with me.
You go hand over all the documents.
Yes, sir.
Reference and clarification.
Yes, sir. So I came with it. So on the 14th of 2016, Vigilantes submitted their bill to the National Assembly. On the 20th of June 2016, our bill was gazetted. On the 20th of July, they did the first reading. I came with it. They did another reading on November 2016. On December 15, 2016, they did public hearing, which all of us from 36 states, we came there. The police, the army, the navy, everybody, they came there and gave 100%. The chairman of the committee said, in the history of National Assembly, over 15 years, there is no bill that have been given 100% passage like Vigilante bill. And said, he congratulated us. I was inside.
Who be the chairman of the committee that time?
I don't remember his name here, sir, but I can get it and give it to you, sir.
Okay.
So then,
because we go call and make we.
Yes, sir. So at the end of the day, on the November last year, 2017, the House of Representatives, they passed our bill, and then they gave us a copy of whatever they are doing. We are giving every copy. So the committee report they gave it up to us. So at the end of the day, 2017, December 19, they did first reading at the Senate. 19 on Tuesday, December, they do first reading. 20, they did second reading. 21 on Thursday, they did third reading and passage to law. I have a copy here, sir.
So when are they established by law now?
We are established by what remained for us when we went there last. Now they said our bill is at the legal department of the Senate. As soon as the legal department finish it, they will send it to the president for asset.
Okay.
And I'm here with all the relevant documents.
You go.
The former IG. The letter he wrote to us for
which of the former IG?
Solomon Arase. I have a copy here, sir. To Ali Sokoto. Then the current IG. The letter he wrote to us August last year, and with it. And when the judgment was given, a letter has been sent to his office, and they acknowledge it. All are here, sir.
So you go.
So now, sir.
Excuse me.
Sir.
These documents, all these documents where
Yes,
you get.
yes, sir.
You go submit You've been done submit first set of documents.
Yes, sir.
But this time around, for the benefit of this second appearance where you do, you go submit all these documents based on the fact, say you mention some names where be say you be no mention them before.
Because there was no room that time, sir.
Very good. Now we go call these people, we go verify from them.
Okay, sir.
Based on the talk where you talk.
Okay, sir.
Now, waiting be the main reason why you come back to Human Rights Radio.
Thank you, sir.
Because I send una to Esujuko's palace.
Yes, sir. We went there.
Make una go mediate. Where I talk, say make Manza, the police public relations officer, FCT command, make it there.
Yes, sir.
And the DPO Jukoi and all the disagreeing parties make una meet, so
sir.
that Ingo using royal wisdom make it mediate over the matter.
Sir.
So waiting can happen.
Thank you, sir. We had it in the radio that somebody came here, one Michael, and said it's the authentic vigilante group of Nigeria. We had it in the radio. So when we had it, I called the national headquarters. This is what is going on in Abuja. They say I should go ahead and investigate. Me and my commander and other members, we went to Esu of Jikoi Palace. First point of call.
Okay, when I not even come here direct.
At all, we didn't come here. Since they mentioned Jikoi, we went to Esu Palace. When we reached there, they said Esu is not around. The moving body, we know is around.
Okay, from the body language.
Yeah, body language. We know that it's around. But when he saw us in uniform, he said he's not around. We left. We went to the police station to go. This thing, we had it in radio. This is what we had. The DPO explained to us what happened. As you have said earlier, we now say, okay, we went back. The day they said we should come, all of us should come, we went there. They said the man said his family died. Now we came here.
I think 2 or 3 people died at the same time.
At the same time. We now came here. Both parties, that is our own group and Yahoo group,
and the other people way from
they came
self-defense vigilante.
Thank you, sir. They came. So in your presence there, the Michael was saying, so the day you came to Esu of Jikoi Palace, now investigation you can't do it here another day. I will deal with you. I think you are coming to the palace on coming Saturday. I will deal with you. You are the one who mediate on it and settle and you caution him. You apologize on his behalf. You ask him to apologize and accept. So the very day we went there, the house filled to capacities.
That's the palace.
The palace. The house filled to capacity. Then Esu Jikoi welcome address. The first person to speak was the Michael, who came to the radio here. He spoke. I didn't say anything. The DPO explained what his eye have saw since he had been in the Jikoi police station. He even challenged one policeman there on that day that, what are you doing here? That you have an hotel.
Water.
You have an hotel in Jikoi whereby you are doing this, doing that. So he challenged the man. At the end of the day, they said the man should, Jiko said the man should sit down. He sat down. The DPO explained in details what happened and what he had. The next thing we will see is that one Morio, who said he's an agent to the police in the Jiko there, started going into his family's affair issue. They tried to stop him. He did not stop. The Yesu did not stop him. He was dabbling to the woman's and husband affair. That is how the whole meeting scattered and we left. We left the palace.
There was no settlement.
There was no settlement. But on that very day, sir, I brought out every evidence one by one. I showed it to the whole house how Alizokoto is the commander general. All the letters sent by the former vice president, Namandi Sambo, everything. I showed it to them. The letter from IG, this ID. Our training certificate, I show it to them one by one. I said if they have their own, let them show it. They cannot show it. They keep quiet. Immediately we move out, all the vigilantes there, some of them run to us, say, Oga, I'm a retired captain. I will come and join you, sir. I don't know, sir. Esu himself said he have went for training under Yahoo. He said he wear canvas. Esu of Jikoi, he set it there. So I'm here now to make a clarification that Yahoo have been disclaimer since 2015 that is no longer a member of VGN. The publication in Daily Trust is here with me.
When don't disclaim.
They don't disclaim in 2015.
Okay, then disclaimer.
Yeah, the Alisokoto and the Board of Trustees published a disclaimer that is no longer a member, and then nobody should transfer business with him.
This one our last court judgment.
Yes, sir.
Jahu no appeal.
We heard that he appealed to a court, and they
serve.
They never serve us. It's not to my knowledge, sir.
After the judgment, but you just hear rumor.
Yes, sir.
After the judgment, now like after how many days before he appealed the judgment?
He appealed the judgment 2018.
Okay, and the judgment was given which year?
2017, December 15.
So, December 2017 and 2018, if it be say December 25th, December 28th, and the judgment happened. And
December 15th, sir.
15th.
Yes, sir.
And then if it be say for 2018 now, around maybe December 15th or January 15th or February, because a window day make person appeal any judgment where them pass against and where you know they comfortable with within 3 months. Now within 3 months you hear say he appeal abi now after 3 months don't pass.
I don't know yet, sir, but what I know is that 15th of December, that is when they give the judgment.
Okay, we go find out.
Yes,
so
sir.
waiting be the reason why you come now.
Now after the judgment, sir, on Friday, Saturday.
Cross the camera. Open them for their presence.
After the judgment, sir, on Friday and Saturday this weekend, he went to his office at Katampe number 1, Ibrahim Gambari Crescent, Katampe extension, and put a signboard there that national headquarters, Vigilante Group of Nigeria.
Who put the
Yahoo, the disclaimer?
I will not take no.
We went there, sir.
Okay. What thing carry on go there?
We tried to investigate the issue, sir. We saw the signboard there is there. That is the address I'm giving now. Number 1, Ibrahim Gambari Crescent, Katampe extension. Immediately you enter the first building by the left. So he now went ahead. He wanted to do a training for his boys at NYC. We went to the zonal police command in Kubwa. We wrote a letter there. We submitted. Acknowledgement is with us that he should not do it there. The next thing he went to his head office to do the training over this weekend, sir.
So where una no go involve the Commissioner of Police and the Inspector General of Police for this matter, make una end them once and for all.
Thank you, sir. Our letter is already out with the Inspector General of Police, Commissioner of Police, FCT. Along the line, last week when the issue of Jikoi police station and the AIG called the DPO and his boys, and they went there with our officers, and he said, who is the authentic? We said we are the authentic. Why do we do this? He was querying us. He asked my FCT commander, SCG, that the Commissioner of Police in charge of FCT knows about it. That one said yes, that we have submitted the letter to him. He said, if I call him and he didn't say that he knows about it, what will happen? He said, whatever you wanted to do, sir. He gave a call to him in the present there, and the man said he has our letter and he knows about our case. And he said, ask me again, who is the authentic? He said, anybody who said he belongs to Alhaji Alisokoto is the authentic. Which, to the best of his knowledge, he gave the statement in our presence there. Then he said they should return the matter to the zonal police officer in Karo. And
that is area commander.
Area commander, sir. We went there. We met him. We appealed to him that we heard that the boy who is handling this case, you invite him, you detain him. He said he didn't detain him, but he issued him a query because he gave him order and he didn't follow. And the other was that he asked the inspector to the ASP to bring the case file. The ASP report to the DPO that this is what the person said. He said, okay, wait for me and you will go there. Let me put all the necessary documents there. They went there. That is what prompted his being given query. The query has been already typed and sure it was there. And this is a query that is looking.
Who then give query?
The ASP in charge of the case.
Okay.
Of that GCOE vigilante issues.
Okay. Now we don't hear una. Finally, I go suggest me coulda go meet the commissioner of police, or me coulda send reminder to them. Send reminder to the inspector general of police. Come involve people like the director general DSS. Involve NIA. Involve all these security agencies, including Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps.
All of them have collected our letter, sir.
Okay. So make una send reminder to them.
Okay, sir.
So that we go end this matter once and for all.
Thank you, sir.
Now, as for the threat, we demand they threaten you.
Yes, sir.
I go like make una write officially, because you no go fit just talk say person threaten your life, you go talk say you no go fit do anything. What if you do something? Go and write an official letter, official complaint, say see waiting transpire between you and them, so that you go allow the police to do what they're supposed to do. Jaja in support say nay. Those against saying the nays have it. Any other thing?
The day I came here last, sir, immediately I went out there, he called the Kuje area commander. That your guy who be imagining, tell him that he should prepare. I'm going to make sure I deal with him.
Na part of threat.
Yes, sir.
Shebi never deal with him.
That is Temoko. His name is Temoko. Who called Jerry? His name is Temoko, junior brother to Esu of Jikoi.
Now you call directly.
He called my admin officer.
Anybody can call anybody over the phone and claim to be anybody. I know they work with that kind of thing. Go and establish an official case.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
My brothers, my sisters, una can go.
We appreciate you,
sisters,
sir.
You're welcome. If una look time now, since the time done, they give us signal to do it. A signal make we continue to the van. They go. Make we hear from this police officer. We carry cry. Come with and dismiss unlawfully. Officer.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Good morning, officer.
God bless you for the privilege once again, sir. So, as I earlier said, after I was alleged wrongly, to which my commander knows it. Then after which,
when they talk, say you travel out of town with your rifle.
With my rifle, sir.
And as a counter-terrorism officer,
yes, sir,
you are not supposed to travel out of town without permission.
Without permission.
Most especially with your rifle.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so.
And which I never did. So after the investigation, because when they called me that day, I appeared, he apologized, and he gave me money. Then the next day of my shifting, I went back to work. When I went back to work, I performed my duty successfully at CSTD inside Obasanjo Space Center along Airport Road, Lugbe. After my duty, because whenever I'm off duty, I have a car which I use for my personal business.
How you get that car? As a junior police ranking officer, it be like say you they put on for criminal activities.
Not at all, my ordinary president. I collected loan from microfinance, Nigerian Police Microfinance Bank. I collected.
And you get loan. Evidence.
I collected
of money where you collect loan.
Very well,
okay,
sir.
I withdraw that statement of calling you. So go ahead.
Thank you very much, sir. So the car, I use it for my personal business, which is transport, because that is the purpose of which I bought the car. So I went in search of my business. So I was beside the stadium, National Stadium here, when I received call from ASP Ata Agene that I should report back to base. I did as instructed. when I reached the base, in the presence of some of the junior officer, he said, I am going with him. Shebi, you finish with the commander that day. You go begin they do this and this. Commander don't order your detention. I said,
What is the name of your commander?
SP Aliu Salihu. I said, Commander.
What you do?
Nothing, sir. I said,
Commander counter-terrorism.
Commanding officer counter-terrorism unit base 1.
Okay.
So I said, Commander, order my detention. He said, yes. I said, how? For what happened? What is the reason and what is my offense? He said, you don't know. Now only you know what you do with the problem when you get with Inspector Justina. I see Inspector Justina again.
The same woman, police.
The same woman.
Inspector.
Yes, sir. So I said, okay, no problem. But can I see the commander? He said, no. If I allow you to see the commander will be so mad at me. I said, how can you just... Somebody ordered my detention just like that, and you are taking me out of my base to a different
of course,
to a division.
A uniform man, you know your superior has the right to order for your detention, and you dare not ask any question until you respect the last order.
Very well, sir. So I wanted to say no, but my junior officer said the ones that are there saying just take it as by faith. I said okay, because this is the same job I lost my elder brother. To road accident because he does transport business as well. I said, well, maybe God is using this one to save my life. I followed him. That was how I was detained.
How many hours they detain you?
3 good days right inside the cell, sir.
Which cell? Which police station?
Kuje Divisional Headquarters. Even the DPO as at then is a living witness because when I was hungry seriously and nobody attended to me, I started
hear say when they carry you go that police station, even the DPO know they are aware.
The DPO was not aware.
So how he take no say you did for himself?
It was when I started shaking the gate that I have an ulcer and somebody will die here. How will I be detained and I am hungry? Nobody's responding to me. Luckily he was passing. He was checking the station. That was when he heard the sound of the gate. Who is that? I want to pull the gate of the cell down. Then the other detainees. The other detainees now shouted, it is one police officer you people detained here. And una know say this man operational man, una just detained inside cell, una no one attend to him. That was when the man said they should bring me out. They brought me out. He asked me, which day? I told him. He said, how? I told him what happened. I explained. And just like that, you were detained without my knowledge. Who ordered the detention? That was when one of his officers said, it is the commander. He said, I have told you people that these counter-terrorism people, they should stop bringing their people here. And if I thought they will bring their people here, they should inform me first. So he now left. He now said me, well, my officer, sorry, this is your commander now, but I can't just let you go like that because himself is a senior officer, but they should keep you behind the counter so that you get anything you want to get. After all, you are not a criminal. So they did that. On the 25th of December 2016, being Christmas Day, then ASP Danyaya Yunusa came to release me, to take me out of the cell, and he told me that he has to plead with the commander that he should please let me go, that I'm a Christian, to go and celebrate the Christmas. That was at about 2 p.m. So I said
2 in the afternoon, I'll be 2 for night. You know, sir, no go school.
Afternoon, sir.
Okay.
So I said that the commander said if they must release me that very day, that they must take me for orderly room trial that very day. I said Christmas Day, public holiday. He said yes.
So they do your own orderly room trial on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day, sir.
Public holiday.
And on Mufti. So I now told him, sir. I said, okay.
You are not supposed to be tried in Mufti as an officer.
Not at all,
It is
sir.
after the trial. If they find you guilty, then they will now ask you to remove your uniform.
Yes,
Dekit you.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So I now told him, I said, well, if this will make me to get out of the cell, because I have nobody in Abuja except my wife and my 2 little children, and I could not tell her I'm in the cell. When the thing happened, I just told her, as I go do my business, they call me for special duty, so I have to go for the special duty. I don't know when I will be coming back because I don't want her to be worried. So that was how we went for that. That was how it all happened. It was when I came back from the cell. So when we got to our base, So I was even the one who paid the Okada money that took us from Kuje down to my base. So when we got there, they did not even bring an official vehicle. If you think maybe I'm a criminal that you have to treat me that way, then you should bring an official vehicle to convey me down to my base. But I paid the Okada money, including for the ASP and for myself. So that was how I was made to face only room trial that very day on the account of giving false information. I said, okay.
About that, your rifle.
The rifle.
Talk say
duty post.
Yes. Whereas it inside barrack. When they count your rifle, they intact.
It's intact.
What of the rounds where they inside the magazine?
Intact.
Everything intact.
Everything intact.
They sniff the nozzle of the magazine to know where the nozzle of the gun.
It was even the armorer who did everything and the base provost.
Hold the matter there. Akramakala, you go take him to force headquarters. Take him to DCP Abusani.
Yes, sir.
Tell him, say, na me talk, say, make them look into this. In fact, carry and go meet Jim Omoshood.
Okay, sir.
Make we hear, make him come back, come give us update tomorrow.
Yes,
by
sir.
the grace of God.
Yes, sir.
My brothers, my sisters, if I look time now and I see time done, they give us signal to do it in signal, make we continue to the van they go. Yes, we get some people waiting for studio, then go introduce themselves first before we go here, waiting carry them come. Make we start with them. Your name na
Ibrahim Balogun.
Ibrahim Balogun
from Dialogue Global Links.
From Dialogue Global Links. Okay, second person, sir.
Sheikh Abubakar Siddiq Muhammad of Dialogue Global Links, maligned in this program as Abubakar Siddiq of the National Mosque, human trafficker, taking women to Saudi Arabia for prostitution.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Mahdi Shehu. I am the chairman CEO of Dialogue Group. Serially insinuated and factually assaulted, maligned, misrepresented during 2 days running programs as somebody who is presiding over a criminal racket.
Thank you. Now, make we hear from these 2 ladies where carry cry come. Make one sit down, yes? Introduce yourself.
My name is Ikeolua Okpayemi Amdalat.
Ikeolua?
Yes, sir.
Kemi Hamdalat.
Okpayemi Amdalat.
Okay. And then the second person?
My name is Jomalara Olaya.
Okay. So you if you repeat what you tell us the other day?
Yes, sir.
Or you repeat because some people they here to defend themselves.
Okay, sir. So I'm here and I came here because of our passports. Actually, I heard that Dialogue are taking people to Saudi to work over there. So we applied, and later we called the director that we don't go again, that we want to collect our passports. So he said we should pay 30,000 naira before we can have access to it. So I called the NAPTIP.
You talk say then carry una go where for Kaduna?
Dialogue number 35 Ali Akilo Road, Agonshan.
How many days una spend for that place?
10 days.
After una spend the 10 days?
Yes, sir.
Then the waiting can happen?
We left the place. Back to our various places, sir.
You come from where?
From Oyo State, Ibadan.
She come from where?
Oyo State, Ibadan.
Oyo State, Ibadan.
Yes.
So una can't talk say una no go again?
Yes, sir.
Una can't demand for una international passport?
Yes.
So waiting can happen as una demand for una international passport?
They said we should pay 30,000 naira.
What for?
For training.
Training?
Yes, sir.
Which training?
They train us how to sweep, how to mop, how to wash toilet, wash clothes, something like that, sure.
Okay, good. The one we know they hear English where we're talking for Yoruba, make them translate.
My name is Jomalara Olaya.
Talk waiting you talk that day.
Àwa nítorí passport wa lórí ìgbà tí a lọ sí ibẹ̀ tó ń train wa fún 10 days. A dẹ̀ dúró sí a dẹ̀ padà sílé later a dẹ̀ rò pé a ti rí iṣẹ́ tá a máa ṣe ní Nàìjíríà nígbà pé a lọ mọ́ kán fún wa ní passport wa padà pé a lọ mọ́ wọ́n dẹ̀ wá pé ká lọ wá 30,000 wá ká tó wá gbà kò dẹ̀ síbi tá a ti fẹ́ rí 30,000 naira ló jẹ́ ká wá sí bíbá yìí.
Okay, so Akram, collect microphone, pass it over quickly. What did she talk for Yoruba language?
Good morning, my ordinary president. What did she talk? We say when they go to the dialogue, the place, when they go trade them for 10 days, after they trade it for 10 days, they decide say they go again because they don't see work where they do for Nigeria. They go Saudi Arabia. Now they can't tell them say to Mokuna give us our international passport. Moku they go house. Now they tell say no, the international passport they not go release them. They must pay 30,000, and them they no get the 30,000.
Okay, pass them back to the first lady there. You talk say. After they refuse to release the passport,
yes, sir.
Una carry the matter go NAPTIP.
Yes, sir.
Which office for NAPTIP?
Zone 5 at Abuja here.
Una go zone 5 for Abuja.
Yes, sir. So
what happened for that place?
So they referred the matter to Kano.
What make them refer the matter to Kano?
I think the place is Sona Command and it's near Kaduna.
So as they refer the matter to Kano, what can happen?
So they gave me one person's number to call, so I called the person. I explained the issue to him over the phone that this is what happened. So he said no problem, that he will work on it. So later I keep on calling. Later he told me that I should stop calling him, that when it's my time he will call me. So unfortunately upper last week Thursday he called me that passport has been given to them, but the problem now is that they are talking about 30,000 naira, and I told him that's why we seek for your help, that we don't have such amount that it should help us. So he now said he will send me one number.
This person will then give you a number. Now which kind of working they do?
Is NAPTIP person.
NAPTIP officer?
Yes,
for Kano?
Yes, sir.
So in contact saying go give you somebody number?
Yes.
Which person number he give you?
So he sent me Johanna's number, so that we should make complaint. So I forward the number to the rest, to other people.
How many una dey?
12, sir.
Una dey 12?
Yes, sir.
Boys are big girls? All of una girls are big?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I forward the number to them, everyone called, and they insist that we should pay that 30,000 naira. So later, so when I'm disturbing that Johanna, he said no problem, that he will talk to his boss, that he will call me back tomorrow. That day is Friday. So I expect him on that Friday. I didn't receive any call. So later, I was worried at home. So one of my brothers said I should carry the matter, go Brekete family, that they will help me.
Okay. Thank you very much. Alhaji Mahdi, Sheikh Abubakar Sadiq, Ibrahim Balogun. When I don't hear waiting then talk. When I get anything to
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I am here in my capacity as the chairman dialogue group. If dialogue name was not featured negatively during this program, I wouldn't have been here. But I'm sure all the insinuations, all the negative claims, I am sure must have been done out of total ignorance of what dialogue stands for. For the records, we are a body legal, duly registered by the Corporate Affairs Commission. We have certificates number RC 699497.
Get me the certificate.
Just hold on. I'll give it to you. Registered on 1st day of July 2007. The memoranda and article of association of dialogue spelled out clearly our intention in business. We are into business to impact positively in the lives and livings of all Nigerians. We've seen ourselves over the last 12 years investing heavily into girl-child education, into ICT education, into hospital management, into pharmacy management, into water drilling, into insurance brokerage, and into global recruitment services. We've done this over the past 12 years with clear and visible, measurable records for everybody to see. For those who don't know Dialogue, but for those who live in Kaduna, they know how much we have traveled extra miles at extra speed to build a good name. To therefore watch from a distance people coming to make insinuations is sad, is unfortunate, and is painful.
Okay.
Over the last 12 years, Dialogue have paid federal government tax over 1.2 billion naira in our legitimate earnings. Whoever knows Dialogue in Kaduna know that we are out to make difference, and we have been making difference. In Kaduna, other than government of Kaduna State government, Dialogue is the largest employer of labor. We are the largest employees of labor. In our property department alone, we employ thousands of people annually. We make life a living better. We are complementing in the development of society. Coming back to the issue of Dialogue in global recruitment, we are not recruiters by chance or by accident or by coincidence. We are duly registered by the Federal Ministry of Labor to
Federal
carry
Ministry
out
of
Labor.
Labor.
It's here.
Okay.
Our license is here. The license number is 000870, and we are licensed to recruit domestic and international workforce. The license is here.
Carry on, sir.
Should I continue?
Yes, please.
Now, not only that, all our staff, we have chartered, trained staff. Trained by who? Trained by Federal Ministry of Labor. As who? As human capital providers. Our desk officers are chartered trainees. They are guided by the law. There are processes, there are procedures, there are ethics, there are considerations which they are well tutored about, well trained about. This is the certificate of people who are responsible for the employment process and procedure both in Nigeria here and in Saudi Arabia. If any further evidence is required, these are official invitation letters nominating our staff to various workshops and programs from Federal Ministry of Labor. And this is the accompanying receipt where we paid for the training. These are the invitation letters. These are the certificates. The chartered staff are well alive, kicking and going.
Good. Thank you very much.
Okay. Now, with these submissions, the essence is to tell the viewers that Dialogue is a legal body.
Viewers and listeners.
Yeah, and listeners. That Dialogue is a legal body. It's not a criminal organization. It is a very, very responsible organization that has invested huge sum of money, not only for profit motive, but for the purpose of contributing our quota in building a greater country, a greater nation, where we can create wealth. Once you create wealth, you minimize envy. If you minimize envy, you minimize the likelihood of crime. We are a responsible organization and very responsive.
Thank you. Sheikh Abubakar Sadiq, over to you now.
Okay, thank you, Honorary President. Yesterday, the program of Thursday and Friday addressed the issue of these girls that you have said a lot about, and as the chairman has mentioned, you have made a lot of insinuations, and whatever was said in those two programs was accepted as gospel truth and amplified by you with all the dramatization and stirring out people's sympathies and with all the information that we have witnessed during the presentation of that program. Before I come back to their case, I want to make some background information. Before the current DG of NAPTIP, whatever the chairman has said, I will not go into that area. I would go straight to the point on these issues. Whoever was trained and certified to travel, we take the list to NAPTIP with the passport copies, the biodata pages, the visa, the work visa, and the ticket detail of when they will travel. NAPTIP will make its investigations, and they will give clearance for the people to travel. I have brought some samples of NAPTIP clearance. So if the insinuations made that we are trafficking in persons, the persons that left the country did not leave through the back door. I heard one of your callers, the lone caller on that day, on Friday, he was when people were trying to call and refute whatever was being said, there was no opportunity. Only one person was allowed to make the call. He made the call to you and you put him through, and he said he left the country under suspicious circumstances, that he was told to stay at the airport. He was not going for anything, that they should just ask the officials. I have brought you...
He never said so.
What did he say?
He made reference to one other lady. In his own case, he said he was taken there and he stayed there for 11 months.
I'm not mentioning that. He said whenever they came to the airport, they were told not to mention where they were going. That was mentioned. Oh, of course. It's recorded.
Oh, sir, please. The girls are alive. Let them. Okay, no.
Look, these girls have not gone to anywhere.
So
they're in Nigeria.
Oman,
the one who made the call.
He has the floor. Let him flow.
The one who made the call.
Okay, go ahead.
The one who made the call said he has been to Saudi, as you said, for 11 months.
Yes.
And when he was leaving the airport, he was told not to mention his destination and that they should speak to the officials.
Yes.
That is recorded.
Okay, yes. Yes.
So if you are the head and you don't remember what has been said, I don't know. Well, here are samples, original.
I remember
you will give this back to me.
Good. That has been said.
Ordinary President, good. Now, I have here with me sample of
approval by NAPTIP.
Approval by NAPTIP of people leaving the country through our agency. Wait, because these are original. You are giving them back to me.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least. Okay.
Okay. So show them to the camera.
So nobody left the country through the back door. That is addressed to Dialogue. The same address that you were staring out people's emotions to look at the address very well and to pass through Ali Akilu to make sure that they know Dialogue. Whatever the subliminal message was being passed, that is for the intent in your mind when you were saying that. Now, when the new DG came, we went to her. I and the CEO of Travel Express. Travel Express is another company in the recruitment business that is, its modus operandi is similar to what Dialogue is doing.
But nobody mentioned Travel Express here.
No. I said we went. So if I say we, I should mention the other person.
Okay.
So we went to the DG. Madam, you are welcome. These are the representatives of Dialogue and Travel Express. We have files in NAPTIP.
Come back.
We have files in NAPTIP. You can check. We are here to help. We want to help so that this industry could be sanitized. There are a lot of touts that are doing a lot of illegal activities. Even before the Saudi embassy started issuing genuine visas for work, there were people for more than 40 years. The Kano Jeddah prostitution syndicate. We shouldn't allow that to continue. We had a lot of discussions with the DG. When I spoke with you, I thought you would be here, so that whatever I'm saying,
a director is here.
A director is here. Okay, good, good.
Director investigation.
Beautiful. So we explained to her. We argued on the issue of prostitution and the videos that she had in her possession. I said, Madam.
Oh, she has videos.
She has video. I said, one of these videos, when I was trying to comment on it on the social media, somebody said, don't distress yourself. This video was I have seen it 2 years ago. So I'm not going to complain about the videos, but the meeting with the DG, she said she was happy with our coming, and that she would send our cards. We gave her our cards and our numbers. She said the head of legal will speak with us. He has not done so.
When was the last time you had that? When was the time you had that meeting?
About 7 months ago.
7 months ago.
Yes.
Okay. So
now then, we promised her that since she's just coming, we are going to write a comprehensive report on the way we do our operations. We wrote that report together with all correspondences of our liaison.
Report means directing her on what to do, or just telling her, furnishing her with information.
Furnishing her with information about the industry and what we do. I have a copy of the report here. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, the report is here. This report was written October 2017.
So go ahead.
Yes.
We have less than 10 minutes to go.
Okay. So this is the report that we gave to DG NAPTIP. Okay. You can give it to her.
Thank you.
Yes. And it has appendices, and the last 3 sentences, NAPTIP should visit the offices of each recruitment company to ascertain that they are properly licensed to recruit locally and internationally. It is also important to send a clear message to the traffickers in persons by having a closer working relationship with genuine recruitment companies. We do hope that this can be done within the shortest possible time.
Thank you. Now,
before that, this report, I will give you this, and this will is coming back to me, because this is the true copy of receipt from those other bodies, government bodies.
For me now.
Don't worry, you, this is a big office. You can make photocopies and give me back my originals.
If I have, you go
president. Now, this report that we wrote to NAPTIP, this is not having the attachment of the emails of the housemates in Saudi and whatever happens, correspondences between us and the company.
No, it will come to your turn. Now, turn by turn, make it talk finish.
We sent copy to Controller General Immigration Services, stamped and received on the 27th of October.
Which year?
2017.
Okay.
Honorable Minister of Labor and Productivity, received on the same day. Attorney General and Minister of Justice, received on the same day, 27th. Director General, Department of State Services, DSS, received on 26th October.
Quickly, save time.
Now, the DG said, when this issue of these girls came up, this rushing of time, I
go ahead, just flow.
Because this is just a background before addressing this issue.
Okay.
When the issue of these girls came, before we left the DG during our first meeting, she said, how do you deploy to Saudi Arabia? And we said, the girls go to the company, and then the company would serve the clients who come for a housemaid. She said she didn't like that, because if anything happens, then we would have to be talking to the company, who would now be searching for a particular girl or a driver or a nurse or any other person. We prefer a situation whereby when they leave to a particular place, we have the address of that place, we have the telephone number of that person, where she resides. If there is anything, we speak to her directly. From that moment, we did not send a single person to Saudi Arabia. We were trying to satisfy the desire of the DG.
The requirement.
It was the period that these girls applied. When they applied, amidst many others, we now realize that they are coming and collecting their passports and going through the bad groups, the touts. So we now put a condition and said, whoever wants to take their passport henceforth, they should pay 30,000.
Why?
To discourage them, because we know they will not be able to pay that money until we have a solution. When she was speaking
to patronize you,
but nobody put her in shackles to come to Dialogue to apply. She came and applied. We did not listen to me.
If they say when I get written agreement, we talk.
Of course we do. Of course we do.
We talk and say.
Of course we do.
Enter.
Of course we do.
If they no one go again, they must pay 30,000 naira.
Look, you see, don't put words into my mouth.
No,
I'm sorry. Listen to me. I know DG is listening and watching this program now. She said she didn't like it and we will not do it. We did that, I told you, to discourage them. Not that we needed their money. Ask around. Even DG alluded to that fact when she was speaking on Friday, that some people are extorting money from these people. We have never collected a penny from anybody that we took to Saudi Arabia. So if people were collecting 200,000, 300,000, even 500,000 per person to travel, and we did not collect a penny, what are we going to do with 30,000? That was meant to discourage.
30,000 times 1 million is money.
Which 1 million?
Which giving an example.
It is money.
Okay, 30,000 times 1,000.
Listen to me. Listen to me. That was made to discourage them. Along the road, we now got a solution whereby we would satisfy the requirement of the DG. Now, when you asked her, when she spoke on Friday, she said they were how many in number?
12.
12. Sir, you are head of investigation. Please, how many were they in the letter of complaint?
About 14 or thereabouts.
Do you know why she tactfully reduced the number? Because 2 of them are, as we are talking now, they are in Dammam.
They are where?
They're in Dammam.
Where is Dammam?
In Saudi Arabia.
But you've been talking and saying since that time we will not do meeting with
yes.
I never send anybody out of this country.
Yes, we did not.
How then take flight to Dammam?
No. When did they travel? Look at the date of the complaint.
Okay.
It is only when we got answer to DD's solution to DD's requirement that they traveled. What you should be asking them now, why did she edit the number to 12? And why would somebody who complained to NAPTIP would now come and travel?
You can ask her directly. She's alive. No be me be complaining.
Actually, those two person, so I forced them to collect their passport. That the thing I'm hearing about is not good. That they will collect they should collect their passports back. I don't know them from anywhere. I just met them on that day. So later they didn't tell me
where.
In Abuja here.
Okay.
And since then, I don't even have their number. It's only their name and passport number that I have.
Okay.
So since then, they didn't call me. I don't even know anything about them.
So you don't hear the answer? Yes. Give them a microphone.
So when you were speaking on Friday, why didn't you mention them? You said you're only 12.
Since I don't know them, and I don't hear, I don't know that they are, I don't hear anything about them.
Okay, so go ahead, sir.
So this is the situation. Even at that, when we heard about this issue, that Abuja has taken this issue to Kano, I came back to NAPTIP and met the DG for the second time. She was so magnanimous. Throughout the day, she was not in the office. But when she came back and was about to leave, she saw me. And she said, come into my car. And she drove everybody out of that car. We sat down. I said, there is this case of 14 girls. Kano has arrested one of our staff. And he's been there for 3 days, which is against the Constitution. I want to know, what have we done wrong that a staff will be arrested? No, nothing was shown us. We have not done anything. The issue of the passport, please, what is the issue? She said, okay, give me the invitation to that you got from Kano. I said, this is the copy of the invitation, and we gave it to her. And I said, madam, I'm still reminding you of the report that we sent to you. This industry, you have to act and standardize and put conditions that people can obey. The conditions you have given us, we have started working on that condition. She said she was going to call for a round table whereby all the agents will be invited and will be able to address that issue. That was done in a Thursday. On Monday, I wrote a letter reminding the DG of this meeting in her car and reminding her of the round table for the meeting, that we have to meet and standardize and have condition, make it difficult for people, for touts to operate. That letter, I have not received any reply.
No acknowledgement.
No, there was.
Okay, good.
But I don't have it.
Just go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not doubting.
But of course, I cannot speak on live television. Radio,
on television,
whatever, and say what is not true. The letter has been taken to her, but we haven't got anything to that effect.
Okay.
Yes.
So now, over to you, sir. The third person. Your name is. Okay, you have something to add before you forget.
No. I don't know, because you're talking about 10 minutes.
No, I will beg the management to give us more minutes.
What do you call it?
The witnesses you have.
Yes.
They are outside.
They are outside.
They are going.
Okay.
Please bring them in. Okay. Bring the witnesses in. So while they are bringing the witnesses, make you talk as it be you.
Okay, my name is Ibrahim Balogun, and when we started...
What will be your position for dialogue?
General Manager Admin.
Okay.
When we started recruitment of housemaids, nurses, and drivers, I had to leave our Abuja office and be in Kaduna for over 3 months to make sure that standards were put in place. There is nothing that can be farther from the truth than insinuating that we are in the business of human trafficking, or that people were locked up somewhere in the name of training, as was being said here.
Now then talk, no be me then lock.
You were not locked up. And I know this face. She's been to my office in Abuja. You know my face. You came in company of one Alpha that brought you guys from Ibadan.
They can be free.
You were in my office in Abuja.
I don't know.
Okay,
you don't know him.
Yes, of course.
He's claiming that he knows you. So go ahead.
You came in the company of.
So it is your word against her. No, madam, come. Okay, just stay. Okay.
The manner in which we conduct our trainings, because also part of the insinuations, we had to listen to the entire programs, the 2 sessions which happened before today. And part of what was being insinuated was that these ladies went through medical tests to determine whether they were healthy enough.
Reference to another case.
Yes.
Another case. Okay. Another case.
Okay.
That was brought here. How they do on tests.
Yes, they do tests.
They always have medical tests, and what people didn't realize is that those medical tests were to certify them fit to work, and it's a requirement for their visas with the Saudi embassy. This you can confirm. The second part is the training they have to go through. They are not the only ones that go through training. The drivers also have to be trained. You're having a driver's license is not sufficient.
This one's not be drivers, now cleaners, they won't do.
Allow me finish. I'm saying that they have to go through a training. The training is for a purpose. You are in Nigeria here. It's not about mopping and sweeping alone. The Saudi homes are not like Nigerian homes in the requirements they need from whoever is going to be a domestic worker with them.
Their homes make we,
What we are talking about is, for example, many homes in Nigeria don't use vacuum cleaners. Many of these ladies have never operated one before. We have vacuum cleaners bought for that purpose to train them how to use them. Washing machines, how to use them. Clothes dryers, how to use them. Gas cookers, how to iron properly, how to lay beds properly, how to clean rooms. These, and then because they are going into a country that a lot of them don't speak English properly. So what name do you call this equipment? What do I call coffee in Arabic? Water in Arabic? Come, go, sit down, and all these things. These are the things which they are taught in those 10 days. She's alive and she can confirm or deny.
Very good. So now,
she was locked up. She has to answer.
We were, on that program on that day, it was mentioned that they were locked up for 10 days. Nobody was locked up. They came every day and returned to their base wherever they were. They were not locked up anywhere.
10 days consecutively
at all
without leaving the premises.
No.
Okay.
They came in the morning.
Make we confirm from them. Make we confirm.
Let them confirm.
I said you trained us for 10 days. You trained us for 10 days. It's not locking
They're
up.
They're not locking up.
Yes, no.
That is one.
I didn't mention
Number
anything
2,
like that.
Every day, if una finish, una they come out go to una base.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, make we hear from the witnesses waiting for back. May them tell us their own side of the story.
No, Mr. President, the witnesses are returnees, which I have not mentioned but is in the report because you are crying of this time. These are returnees from Saudi Arabia. Whenever we sent a housemaid and she's in Saudi Arabia, and she after some time feels that I don't want to work, I want to go back, because all the insinuations you were making yesterday of rape, gang rape, of cucumbers, insertion, and other things that are not pronounceable, these are people who have been there, because these ones have not gone, so they have nothing to relate about the Saudi side. Your lone caller on Friday,
you go hear mentioned from other people when we say they don't subject them to all these things. No be insinuation.
Okay.
Now facts where I get for ground.
Okay.
Only say those people no mention dialogue. You understand? But them be don't go, they don't subject them to all those things where I mentioned. No be say I just sit down here, just they insinuate things. And I go bring them, you go hear from them. You can hear from these people.
Okay.
The returnees. Yes, Haja.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Sunana Asma'u.
Her name is Asma'u.
Na je Saudi Arabia na yi wata 6.
She travel go Saudi Arabia. She spent 6 months.
Mun ji abin da wannan bawan Allah Yakubu yake cewa mutane ba a biyan su salary, to ni na yi wata 6 a Saudi Arabia ban taba samun matsala ko ta naira ɗaya ba.
She here waiting one Yakubu talk say if they go they know they pay them salary. She spent 6 months, they never owe her 1 month, 1 small month of her salary, her money complete.
Sannan ni company ma na Saudi Arabia sun yi mun kyauta.
They even give am award for one company for Saudi Arabia. They give am award for wetin you do where they give you award. Me kika yi da aka baki award?
Kawai dai na yi aiki lafiya lau tare da su ba tare da na yi wani laifi ba. Bayan haka na zo zan dawo gida, na yi signing zan dawo. Bayan sun siya mun ticket zan dawo kuma sun bani transport idan na sauka airport da zan koma gidana.
Okay, because she work well, she no get problem, she no commit any crime. As she dey come, after they buy her ticket, they even dash her money.
Bayan haka kamar yadda yake cewa ana daukan mata ana kai su aje a dinga fasikanci da su, wannan ƙarya ne.
He say that one where she in talk say where they carry women go, they go use them, say that one na lie according to her.
Bayan haka waɗannan bayan Allah sun ɗauke mu sun kai mu ba tare da ko sisin mu ba, sun taimaka mana.
And these God-fearing men carry these people, these God-fearing people carry them go Saudi Arabia without collecting shishi or kobo from them.
Bayan haka na dawo Najeriya yanzu, mutane ta dalili na sun tafi yafi mutum 20 wanda suna samun albarka, wanda ba ni na kawo wannan contract din ba, ga waɗanda suka kawo shi, ni kaina albarkansu yana shafa na ballanta nasu.
Okay, not be even she will come back now because of the way she come back as things good. Over 20 people because of through her don't go to Saudi Arabia now, and they bless her every day. They bless them, and by extension they bless the way they touch them, come they rub on her.
Yanzu haka yau kwana 12 ma yaran yayana shine babba a gidanmu yau sun tafi suna Saudi Arabia, suna da kwana 12.
Su nawa?
Sun tafi yan uwana na jini dai mutum 2 ne suka tafi a wannan tafiyan, yau kwana 12.
Her senior brother in children self, 12 days now where they don't travel to Saudi Arabia. That is her own blood too, then other people. Okay, wait, ask her now. You ask her. I mean, no one cross-examine them. I just want me she talk her own side of the story. Yes. But now, where you don't they do cross-examination now, you go still do the cross-examination. Waiting Sheikh Abubakar Sadiq ask her, say, why she no stay for like 2 years? Why she come back 6 months? I be no
the contract carry them. Because you see during that your program on Thursday, there was this insinuation of them, locked up. Nobody knows where they are. Some of them have died. Even the DG said some of them have died. We don't know where they
I get evidence. No be una own. But
that is what you should be emphasizing. But you see, look,
excuse me, sir. Not be insinuation. Insinuation they different from facts and evidences where person get.
But you see, Mr. President, when your loan caller called, you were making comments as if that was the gospel truth. You did not give any caveat.
Wait, no, allow him. Now 1 million callers you been they expect. You waited for studio. I be don't mention about time. I know mention about time.
You have.
So because I fit do anything after time don't go. Then I go continue to
your standard, Mr. President, is to have question times that people can call. We shouldn't argue that. But
it was phoning in time.
Only one caller was allowed.
It was phoning in time.
That's okay. That's okay.
Now because the Abuja, so majority of the people when they follow this program, the Sabi say the number to call now 090-9988-7700. As me and you there now. Even without announcing the number, if I just say talk, if I just did now, see him in the ring. Make I give you example. Just watch. Hello. It dey ring. I go still pick am now. Na network. You go see it dey ring continuously. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my Honorary President.
Na who me and the van for radio telephone?
Na Poto you dey talk with.
Okay, Poto, where are you dey van from?
I dey van from France.
From France?
Yes.
Wetin be your contributor?
My contributor be say make Nigeria stand up.
But time no day. Sorry, I beg. I just pick this call randomly so that I go prove to the man say no be pre-planned call. Thank you very much. You can carry on. This line we dey receive a minimum of more than 2,000 calls every day. Even after the program, they ring. You they emphasize loan caller. Now the only call we fit enter that day be that before we round up the program, and we get followers all over the world. They sabi the number.
You see, Mr. President, just one thing. You know, now that you are saying not us, all the examples you were mentioning and all the horrors that you have mentioned, if you had said, I'm not referring to dialogue, and you have put a caveat, it would have been easier.
Okay, but I put a caveat, not dialogue. Madam, talk, I beg. Talk. Answer us now. Now I ask you the question. Wetin make you no stay for 2 years? Stay forever.
Abin da ya sa na dawo.
Put microphone near your mouth.
Abin da ya sa na dawo ba ni da lafiya ne.
Wetin make she come back now because she know well? Why don't you go treat her there?
Ana kai ni asibiti fiye da yadda ake kula da ni a Najeriya.
Hey, why you no go stay there? She said they carry her go hospital, and the way then they treat her, it better pass the way then they treat her for Nigeria as per treatment. Waiting make she still leave that place, come back to where they know they treat them well. Make we look in between the lines. Carry on, Ija Najinka. The second woman.
You didn't answer the question.
Okay.
Let me just
never reach your turn. We go come back to you. Now you go round and up as our chairman. Now you go round and up as our chairman. Sorry, she never answered that one. Waiting make kana chang ana makamaga ni me chow. Na mba chow. Kumakadu na baje why?
Kawai ban da lafiya an yi treatment ina na samu sauki alhamdulillah.
Okay, now where she well? Now she come.
Alhamdulillah na samu sauki wanda a lokacin na yi signing suka siya mun ticket akan zan dawo suka ga na ji sauki suka ki sai na ce kai ni dai ina so in dawo gida saboda na tafi na bar yara na guda 5 sai aka ce mun
biyu have 5 children.
Biyu ba su da lafiya.
2 no well.
Yawwa a hannun matan yayana suke.
Then they with her senior brother.
Sai su dinga kira na suna ce mun yaran nan ba su da lafiya. Ya kamata in zo in gansu.
Children know they know well. Now then they call her say it good make she come check on them. Haja, next you are next.
Assalamu alaikum. Sunana Asiya Abdullahi. Na tafi Saudi Arabia under dialogue group. Na yi training kamar yanda aka suka tsara yanda abubuwan yake as housemate. Sannan na tafi Saudi Arabia on 9 November.
Which year?
2016. Na yi spending 9 months a can. Na yi aiki a gidaje daban-daban.
Okay. Her name na Hasia Abdullahi. She traveled to Saudi Arabia, but before she traveled, all those trainings where this man talk, say she undergo the trainings and she travel. She spent 9 months there, and she don't work for different houses. Now there we stop.
Yes. Na yi aiki a gidaje daban-daban, like 4 houses. Da ne aiki a cikin gidajensu.
Madam, as you hear English, if I talk pidgin now, make I know they stress myself, say I they translate. It will save us time. Yes, ma.
Okay.
Sorry, ma.
I work like 4 houses in Saudi Arabia.
Yes, ma.
2 houses that I work with them, when the housemate come back, they took me back to the company because they have they have previous housemate.
Okay.
You understand me?
Now travel, she travel. I've been stuck there.
They are, no, they are finished their work like 4 years. They are living with them. When she go back to her to their country, they came back. When they came back, I came back to the company. I go to one house. So the work that I'm working in that house is too low for me.
It's too much for you?
Yes. When the work is too much for me, I call the company. Before I call the company, I call one our representative in Saudi Arabia, that is Mala Abdullahi.
Outside is not here. We said you should be here.
Why you know enter?
He's the one that did not follow us. Yes, them. Okay. He was the one that asked the two of them to come.
No, he told that we are only two that we are coming here.
Now him they even mention in name. They don't mention Hasia and the other person. Now Abdullahi, and in the listen to the program outside. Akaramakala, bring both the Abdullahi and the other person we talk say in get something to talk. Who are you? Okay, now you be the Yakubu we call. Yes. Very good. Stay. Okay, good.
When we are going to Saudi Arabia, we go to Saudi Arabia with Semi Yakubu.
This Yakubu.
This Yakubu.
You know him?
I know him very well. And
you can well. Make una give him chance. Come. Okay,
I want you to know me very well. We go to Saudi Arabia with him together. And when we go to Saudi Arabia with him together, when I want to come back to Nigeria, where's
Abdullahi?
I communicated with him. We are communicated, me and him, in Saudi Arabia. When he's working, because his wife, we are bearing same name with her, Hasia Abdullahi. We have a case of our ATM card. They changed us because when we are working in the Saudi Arabia in the company, they gave us our L number that we are working. Our L number like this one, labor number that we are having it in Saudi Arabia. So our L number they change us. Because we are bearing same name. Because we are bearing same name with her. Hasia too. My ATM is with her and her ATM is with me.
Okay.
Is with me.
Thank you, Madam. Make we hear from Abdullahi.
Okay.
Thank you. Abdullahi.
Okay, Mr. President.
What did make you not follow them enter where they do? Now your name they even mention.
Oh, the person will say make us stay outside, not only to go enter. That's why I know enter.
Okay, talk. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Face camera.
Okay.
Tell us. You come as a witness,
exactly.
As a living witness.
Exactly.
When we say you confirm, say waiting these people they do na genuine business.
Exactly.
And you don't travel before.
I traveled before. Even I went there as desk officer. There.
Okay.
You know, as dialogue send people there. So instead of to take them like this without somebody where will take care of them, then they send me. So now me sit down there for almost 3 months in that company. Organize everything, see everything. I move from accommodation to accommodation. I move to embassy, from embassy to every point where they there. If they have problem, because that company has software, immediately you have problem, you call. Do you understand? So if it takes time without maybe solving, then they call me direct. I will just go and fire them. They will solve the problem.
Thank you. You say your name Yakubu. Now you be the Yakubu we call.
Yes.
Or you come front. Very good. Stay here. Stay there. No, come front small so that camera go capture you. Where instant? Okay. Come out. Now there you go. Yakubu, face camera. What be your name?
My name is Yakubu Adamu.
Talk to the microphone.
Yakubu Adamu Pindiga.
Now you be the person we called that day.
Yes, I'm
the one. You can repeat everything where you talk that day.
Yes.
What be the thing where you talk?
On that very day, I called and I reported when we have been trained by dialogue after applying. Then when we are going, him is the one that asks us.
Him who?
Abdullahi Mala Abdullahi.
This one we stand near you.
Yes, they were the one that even asked us, whoever talked to us in the airport, that we should not respond. We should.
Chairman, you here?
That we should not respond. That we have our leaders and delegates that they should talk to them. Then we went together. I'm the leader. I'm the leader on that very day. They asked me to lead the other people. They give me their
How many una did that day?
I think we are almost, I can't remember, but
approximately we will go reach
50 to 70, around that. But I cannot remember precisely, actually. Then when reaching there, after we reach airport, we met one. Was it Musa? It's either Musa. I cannot
remember his name
yes.
exactly.
We met him there. They gave me his number. I called him.
Airport for Nigeria, airport for Saudi?
Airport for Nigeria here in Abuja.
Okay.
Then, after reaching there, after boarding, inside at the airport with Ethiopian Airlines, they took us to Saudi Arabia. After reaching Saudi Arabia, they bring along buses, which they took us. Female, they first dropped the female in the female Sijin. Then they took us to Rimal Sijin, whereby after we enter.
Waiting be Sijin.
Actually, when you enter, you will not come out. It's just like a freezing, actually.
Now, waiting talk over the phone that day.
Yes,
good.
It's just like a freezing.
So now the loan caller be this. You can put a face to the loan caller now.
Yes. Then
no, you call him whistleblower.
But they call him loan caller.
You said whistleblower.
Yes, but
I'm using your own word now, Mr. President.
Okay, we know the quarrel. Okay, whistleblower talk.
Okay, after reaching there, we met. After reaching the airport, before going to Sijin, we met Malam Abdullahi.
This one?
Yes, at Saudi. Him and one other Arabian person waiting for us. Then after conveying us to the place.
To the microphone.
Then, since that very day that we first saw him, actually we did not see him again until one other day when we disturbed him. We are calling.
After how many days?
Actually, it's more than 10 days. We have been calling him. Then one other time.
What are they calling for?
Because of the type of food, it's not our own type. It's Indian.
You when they travel, you know, go prepare your mind. Saying na Saudi, you go chop flour.
It's Saudi. We are going to eat flour, but it's not the Saudi's food.
Oh.
It's Indian food and Bangladesh food.
Okay, at least you manage.
Yeah. Then we call him because most of the even Ugandans, as they are there, they have the representative. They are cooking their own meal, their own type of food in that place.
And these Ugandans, they go under dialogue?
No, they go under their own company from their country.
Okay.
Then, after Malam Abdullahi came, we complained to him. He just he asked one of our man to go and buy fruit in order to satisfy our needs by then. We complained to him. We have no soap. We have not
soap to bath.
Yes. We have no one on that bill time. Then, because before going, they will ask you not to carry all this thing along.
Yes, you get to international law where you say size of soap where you carry entire aeroplane.
Yes.
Liquid.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
That one all over the world, not the only dialogue.
Yes. Then when reaching there, we have nothing to use
no
on.
Bath, no
you can bath with what?
Water.
Yes, or if you have some.
Body odor.
Then after then Malam Abdullahi, not knowing that he was covering the event that we are doing inside our room.
With waiting?
With his phone, with camera phone. Then after doing that.
How you take no say they record una?
Yes, after when we are googling dialogue on YouTube, then we saw that they are advertising us on YouTube. By then. Then what I'm trying to put point again.
Wait, at the carry you go?
Yeah.
You say you spend how many months?
11 months.
11 months. They pay you your money, or they not pay you your money?
Good. They pay me some, they didn't pay me some.
How much then they owe you?
2,700.
2,700 naira.
Yes. 2,700 riyal.
Riyadh.
Yes.
Why?
Thank you very much. The first thing, I have his number, my supervisor there. My salary is not complete. I complained to him. He said, okay, he's going to call Azahar.
Azahar no be
one of
prayer.
No, not for prayer. It's one Indian man. He's the desk officer, the first desk officer before Muhammad, before Hamza. Then they say after you complain to your supervisor, after 3 days without response, then you should call Azahar. Then I call Azahar and complain to him. Nothing has happened, no chance. They say you should call the next person again after 3 days, which I call Muhammad. At the end of the day, I have to call Mr. Hamza. Then Mr. Hamza say that I should call Muhammad and tell him that he's the one that asked me to call him, to tell him. Then, which I did so. Then my money is not being paid to me. Then later, I was trying to get my money back. Actually,
okay, thank you very much. Time don't go. But now, you talk say some women where they carry go. Say no be work. They subject. Then they abandon them for
thank you very
station
much.
and the rest.
Thank you very much.
Una no hear that one.
Thank you, sir. Actually, I want you to ask them where is Halima and Saadetu? They have been jailed. Yes, they are in jail even right now.
Halima and Saadetu?
Yes.
Okay.
They are from the same parent. For almost either 6 to 8 months. They are there now.
What can they do?
Thank you very much. The company, the Samasco, because most of the ladies, they can testify. They carry all their luggages that they used to drop before when they take them to working place. When they see something, they ask the people to buy for them. They buy, they come keep in the company, the store. Then the company just carry it and burn it.
Why?
I don't know. Then when they came back, they are complaining. When they are complaining, they just you know, when they burn your own things, when you are complaining, when the response is not good for you, then you start shouting. When they start shouting, that's where the problem comes up. Then from there,
so you don't have the right to complain.
Yes. Then they ask the security men, they call police, they call them, they arrest them, they take them. And even I myself, I called Malam Abdullahi. I call Malam Abdullahi and complain to him. And even by then, we are trying to even make a protest. Even Malam Abdullahi threatened us with one word, say that if you like, go and do protest in Saudi Arabia, you will see you will not come back.
Okay, thank you. Make we hear from Malam Abdullahi. Make we hear from Malam Abdullahi now. Let us be fair to Malam Abdullahi.
When I carried for prostitution, he should mention that.
Okay.
When he called, he mentioned it.
Let me talk.
Okay.
Okay, because he mentioned
the prostitution case.
Okay, mention that.
How the women are taken
at the bus stop, that people were taken away to sleep with them, and then they brought them back.
That one.
You should say it.
Okay. He talks say women they stranded for where then drop them.
Yes.
As they no can carry them on time. You understand? Because that one, I don't talk no be only for Saudi it they happen. Even for Europe. If you're abandoned woman for train station, anything can happen to her. But talk with your mouth, make we hear.
Thank you very much. All the girls in Samasco, all the girls in Samasco,
sorry, madam.
Including them, those ones that they are here.
These ones.
Yes. When they are trying to send them to Tabuk or any other place, Dammam or any place, no matter how the journey long, they only put them in the bus.
No supervisor or nobody to accompany them.
Nobody.
In a strange land.
Yes. Then they will enter the bus and they will tell them, they will only give them number. When you reach your destination, call this number. And sometimes they will call and nobody will come in time. And sometimes they used to sleep in the garage. I repeat it. They used to sleep in the garage. Sometimes they will stay there for almost 10 to 20 more than 20 hours, almost 24 hours in the garage. Okay. Without response.
Okay, thank you. Mala Abdullah.
Okay,
please,
let me respond. Okay, let me respond. First, actually, as he mentioned,
we don't add 30 extra minutes.
Exactly, as he mentioned about where they were kept actually as prison. Immediately, if you do all the screening, you reach Saudi. The first thing you need to, they need to train you. First, you must get license.
What of the training will happen for Nigeria here? That will not be training.
No, it's different there. The training there, you acquire their license.
As what?
As driver license. And that driver license, you must pass through CBT training. That's CBT. Even the accommodation that he's telling, say, Sijin, is there is CBT center there where they train them how to answer the question, because they are going to Dalla. Dalla is where they issue
in Kano. Dalla in Kano.
Dalla.
Oh, Dalla.
Dalla in Saudi, where they issue driver's license to any person who qualified.
So they teach them driving there.
They will everything. They
practical.
Will go practical.
Just the way VIO
with VIO there with Saudi. How can you drive in Saudi without license? You can't drive there without license. So they will pass all these processes. Immediately they pass these processes, then they will live there. Even for instance, now maybe you go to NDA, you are under training. Cadet, or look at the you have accommodation.
One is different from
it is the same thing.
Una own a private business. That one na military.
What I mean, the nature of training and other things.
Okay.
Exactly.
So what in the complaint be say you don't have your freedom in that place. You can't go out. Abi no be so you talk. So now what
the reason is that listen, okay, let me talk. Let me talk. The reason is that how can you go out without genuine document? You know, in Saudi, you must have that document before you can go out. Otherwise, if police arrest you, they will take you back.
Why would I go carry them and go without genuine document?
That's the process. They have to, on that process, then they will get their visa, their Ikama, resident permit. That's Ikama.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. With all documents, they will get them there.
Thank you, Abdullah.
I didn't finish. He mentioned about his salary. I have the salary print out of his salary as he work. Look at let me explain. So January 17 December salary, he received 830 riyals. Do you understand? 830 riyals.
Please.
Then in January, he received 1,800 riyals. He received 1,300, even though the real salary is 1,200.
So why you go collect 1,800?
Is because they add bonus and other things, allowance. So in one, he received 1,300. No. Excuse me, 1,300. What he signed is 1,200. He received 1,300. He received 1,350. He received 1,450. He received 1,250. According to Nigerian money, this 1,250 is almost 125,000. He received. Then later on, his wife actually was pregnant. Then she came back to Nigeria.
So as wife did here.
Yeah, now I look at her salary now. Her salary also did here. After she came back, now he called me. He was the one that called me. Mal Abdullah, my wife is pregnant. I say, okay. He said, please, I'm soliciting. Could you? I have another wife. Not the only one wife you went with. Another wife dead there.
Talk to them.
Another wife dead there. As that one came back, also he married another one there again. He married another one there again. Sahara too.
Champion.
I'm telling you, he married another one there again. So after they pay him all this salary, then they converted him to single driver. So and the salary of single driver is 850, and he has.
Okay, there is double driver and single driver.
There is couple. Couple, you and your wife.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
This is the salary of his wife.
So una know the OAM. This
they printed everything.
Wait now, the long and short be say una know the OAM.
They know the even they have this thing. Mr. President, wait. Okay. Even he has violation, traffic violation. They mentioned that.
The jail girls. The jail girls.
Yes. Waiting happen. Where they jail them?
No. Okay. Those girls, what they did actually was, there was a time immediately they called me. As they called me, they say, Mala Abdullahi, look at what is happening. Saadatu and Halima, they said they want to come back to Nigeria. And they asked them, say, why do you want to come back to Nigeria? Already you don't have any problem at your working house. You are good. And they say they just want to come back. They say, okay, you exercise patient, you wait. Do you understand? As they told them that, the other lady, they say she has gene. Demos. So she just met one of the staff there. She carry her hand, shake her. Do you understand? Yes. Put her, fight with her. Then they immediately do that. Even the company did not do anything. They
so now because of fight now okay.
Country.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Chairman, please round up.
In another country.
Please give chairman.
No.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm challenging DG NAPTIP. I want DG NAPTIP to compose a committee. Herself and two of our senior staff, including the director of investigation, immigration officers too, DSS officers too, ordinary president and two of your cameramen. We go to Riyadh at our expense. We call all these people, you speak with them and hear exactly what has happened.
Thank you.
If there is anything that all the insinuations you have making, if one is there and if they want to come back to Nigeria, all of them, they will come back in the same flight with us or next available flight.
Thank you. Make we hear from chairman.
In invitation at our expense.
Me, I no go. Somebody go for me. Thank you, chairman. Finally.
Viewers and listeners, this radio platform is called Human Rights Radio.
It's on.
It's called Human Rights Radio. When the presenter, Mr. President, was opening his
No. Okay. I think they drop the other. Okay, please let him shift positions. Thank you, sir. Thank you. The battery is a bit say now 1 hour 30 minutes be the program, but so
on the first episode of this program on Thursday.
Drop it down for him some more.
The presenter, Mr. Presido, said that in Nigeria, things are not being reported that are good. Good things are not being reported. You are referring to Mr. Emmanuel, the quantity surveyor or the estate valuer who did the right thing by own assertion. You said good things are not being reported.
Okay, give him this one now.
You said
so raise it.
You said good things are not being reported. This is a human right radio. We want the human right radio to have a human wrong content in their presentation. It is absolutely because I realize that you take briefs before you assess the genuine otherwise of a complaint and before you invite somebody. You gauge them, you put them on a scale. Where there is...
They even go to court to depose to an affidavit.
Where there is that, and where an integrity is involved, by way of advice, I advise that you always put the other party on notice. That is number one. Number two, no, you say just allow me. Number two, I would like to suggest that you make a clear-cut demarcation, because as if somebody comes here, it's as if he's on trial. If somebody comes with a labor issue, before he comes here, he should go and exhaust all other avenues. Trade disputes are being guided by clearly spelled out laws in Nigeria. There is, you are an arbiter, a chartered arbiter. And I have been known to you for the past maybe 15, 20 years. Nobody should destroy a house that he built. If you remember, you, Mr. President, you were the first person who brought me the former governor of Kaduna State, Nama Desambo, right in my, hold on, it's a house you built, right in my office. You brought his wife right in my office. You made him to conduct a training program for commissioners, permanent secretaries, right in my office. If there is anybody who can positively talk about dialogue, you are one of them. In addition to the fact that...
I don't get permanent friends.
Excuse me. In addition to the fact that you are also a next door neighbor to dialogue. If you have been involved in any criminal activity, you would have been the first person to know, especially that you live also in Kaduna.
I know what background.
Finally, what do you mean by background?
I know fit to know. Person carry complaint. If person carry complaint come against my mother now.
See, what I'm saying is you know the outfit dialogue. Somebody came in to make sweeping insinuations. We should have been put on notice.
This dialogue,
not for us to come here. This is not a court of law.
This dialogue where they complain.
It's not a court of law.
Dialogue where I know, not be the dialogue computers. This is one now.
Dialogue.
One new dialogue to be in the business of
we don't need to consult anybody before we go into specialities. We don't consult anybody. We owe nobody any apology for that.
Thank you. We
understand.
Suggestions. Thank you. We will take it seriously. We would like NAPTIP to just round up for us. The director, introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Greg Esele. I work for NAPTIP.
What be your position?
I'm the Director of Investigation and Monitoring.
Director of Investigation and Monitoring.
Yes.
You don't hear everything will happen today.
I don't hear the stories we don't get.
Be your conclusion.
What I will talk be say, as a new DJ come, we say we could just rearrange how they do this. They are traveled abroad, because what we discovered is that we have a lot of charlatans in the business, and we have those two that are genuine. The thing is, those that are genuine are very, very few, and the processes and steps are such that they are, to some extent, approved by the appropriate agencies of government, especially the Federal Ministry of Works, Ministry of Labor and Productivity. But then, I saw the letters that my former colleagues signed. The letters essentially were just to make passage for those that were traveling, because we felt no breach of the law has been committed. But then we are very...
It means that when they do in partnership?
No. What we do is this: they tell us, say, now so they be, but the management we had at that time, no, they do what we call due process.
Okay, now I make this new DG contact say no.
No, to say no could do them properly now.
Okay.
Because so, okay, now so when I introduce new guidelines, the guidelines be say, first of all, before you go take somebody to go for Saudi Arabia, the parents go sabi, the imam of the place go sabi, the pastor of the area go sabi, and when anywhere the person they go know all this and do them very well. Yes, it is true. Sheikh don't come for a place, and mother don't give them the arrangement how to do this thing. But what we have is that a lot of them are still out there recruiting people and taking money from them. Otherwise, let me give you a small background. Ordinarily, for every person that is recruited, the Saudi company pays about $2,000
to them.
Yeah. For what we know. What we know is that about $2,000 are arranged for them.
Dollar and
yes.
Riyadh, which one get value pass?
Dollar pass. What happens is this: the company gets about 900 out of it for their recruiting an individual. Yes.
It's a lucrative business.
Then hold on. Then the travel of the victim, the travel of the so-called recruits, they'll pay about 600 to 900 from that same money, and then they'll pay again for the medical and some other things there. So that's what rounds up the whole money. So but what we have again is that ordinarily, because the recruiting process has been paid for by the company in Saudi Arabia, they are not supposed to take money from those to be recruited locally. But what we have, like for them, like he's saying, that he has attested to that, they don't take no money from nobody.
They process you and push you on. But for all the
exception.
Yes, an exception. But we have those that they will go to the parents of these girls
and collect
money from them.
Like one Ibera girl where they carry come where the mother can't tell say she no go because he get one immigration officer now. I don't want. I've been done report her to the controller general. Then they investigate her now. They connive with that hospital where they carry our Nigerian girls go.
Yes.
And the girls are ready to come and testify, waiting. Then they use them do.
Then go talk up for here.
You understand?
Which hospital is it?
So what I'm trying to say is that the bottom line,
as you know, concern
yeah, the bottom line is this: the federal government has directed us to work out fresh processes to manage these things very well,
and those processes must be followed
strictly.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. On behalf of everybody waiting for studio, most especially my apologies to the management of the Human Rights Radio. What of their international passports?
Yes, yeah. For us, we are still worried about the passports because yes,
they say he did with one of our officers.
Okay, we asked for it.
Yes. They must pay that 30,000 naira. If not be so, they no go give them. Collect microphone quickly. Time don't go. What did he tell you, the officer?
He said we should pay 30,000 naira. Yes, I have his number.
Yeah.
Okay. If it is true,
that's not what she said on Friday. She said he told her to talk to Dialogue, not to pay money.
Okay. Augusta, listen to her very well.
What I
how
said.
How old are you, my dear?
24 years.
Not be small girl be this, and not be deaf and dumb. Wait now.
But
wait till you talk.
That changes.
Okay, talk am now.
I told him that they said we should pay 30,000 in Dialogue. That such amount we don't have it. That they should help us to collect our passport. I even wrote letter in Uze 5 here before they revert the issue to Kano.
And then the officer for Kano can't tell you, say make you talk to who?
Yes, sir, that I should call the Dialogue to settle the issue with them.
And then when you can't call, excuse me,
please,
when you can't call Dialogue, what thing can happen?
That I should call him back.
And when you can't call him back, what did he tell you?
He said he don't have to pay that 30,000 naira. The place is the place of business. That because they train us, we should pay 30,000 naira.
She talk this one now.
Maybe in your brief with her.
No, she talk here. Go back and listen to it. We they stream our program live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and everything. On behalf of everybody waiting for studio, I want to appreciate the management of Dialogue Group. I want to appreciate NAPTIP. I want to appreciate everybody. I want to appreciate the loan caller, aka the whistleblower. I want to appreciate Abdullahi. Okay, you follow for. I want to appreciate the witnesses who come. Una, thank you very much. At least we don't do justice to this matter. Only say we no open telephone line for people to choke mouth. That now because if I open telephone line now, one call fit enter, it go be loan caller. Una bye bye.